If you're a mid-level to C-suite leader who wants to own your growth and figure out your next small, brave move to achieve your leadership goals, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Small Brave Moves podcast, a weekly deep dive on how to be braver in leadership and in life for exceptional results. I'm your host, Nicole Bianchi, best-selling author, certified master executive coach, NSA certified speaking professional, chief bravery officer, and tough talk expert. If you're ready to become a better, braver, and more authentic leader, let's dive in. Hello, friends and brave leaders. Welcome back to the podcast that helps you lead with more intention, more courage, and more heart in leadership and life. Today, we're tackling a topic that has never been more relevant: how to build strong, connected relationships with remote team members without falling into the trap of micromanagement. Because here's the truth. Just because your team isn't in the same building doesn't mean you can't build something powerful together. And if you're leading a remote or hybrid team, or even just navigating virtual collaboration more than ever, this episode is for you. So the remote reality, let's start with the fact. Remote work is here to stay. And while there are many upsides, which are flexibility, access to talent, fewer commutes, there's also a very real downside we have to address. And that is disconnection, isolation, and misalignment. Your team might be on, but are they connected? A recent Gallup study found that employees who felt disconnected from their leaders and teams are significantly more likely to be disengaged, burned out, or looking for a new job. And here's the tricky part. When leaders feel that disconnection creeping in, many instinctively respond by doing exactly the wrong thing. They start micromanaging. They increase check-ins. They scrutinize output. They hover in Slack or hover over Zoom, all in the name of support. And here's the truth. Micromanagement is fear in disguise. It's a fear of falling behind, fear of losing control, fear of not being seen as a strong leader. And while understandable, that fear sends a loud and clear message to your team: I don't trust you. Ooh, that stings, doesn't it? So what's the braver, more effective way to foster connections on remote teams? Brave leadership in a remote world is not about being available 24/7. It's not about knowing everything your team is doing every moment of the day. It's about choosing trust over control, intentionality over assumption, and connection over convenience. Remote teams thrive on structure, clarity, and genuine human connection. So today I'm going to give you 3 tangible, real-life ways to build those things without micromanaging. These are rituals and rhythms I use in my own business with my own team, and that I've helped countless leaders install in theirs. So number 1, Monday alignment sessions. Start the week with purpose. Every Monday, my team meets for what we call a Monday alignment session. Cameras on, distractions off, and here's what makes it powerful. We don't just dive into projects. We start with people. We check in on life before logistics. And then we ask each other things like, is there anything you may be seeing that I may not be? Is there any feedback that you like to share? Where might you need support this week? What do you need to do to shine this week? What are your top 3 priorities, and how can we ensure they unfold with flow and ease? Doing this makes sure that we start each week connected and aligned on goals and priorities. This isn't fluffy, this is foundational. High-performing teams don't just execute, they connect. And when people feel connected, they feel invested. That's the difference between a group of individuals and a team. Number 2, set clear expectations and let go of control. This one's big. If you want to stop micromanaging your remote or hybrid team, start by getting radically clear up front. I tell my team, here's what success looks like this week, here's what I need from you, and here's what you have complete ownership to run with. And then I get out of the way. I don't need to chase down every update or double check their hours or what they're taking care of. I've already defined what done well looks like, and I trust them to get there. You see, clarity is kindness. It's also the antidote to micromanagement. When your team knows the destination and is empowered to choose the route, they rise to the occasion. And yes, that takes bravery. It takes courage to let go of control. It takes courage to believe the best in your team. And that trust, it builds loyalty, it builds confidence, and it builds real leadership. Number 3, we have Friday huddles. We end every week with reflection, not just results. Our team wraps up with a Friday huddle, a short and powerful ritual. And here's what we talk about. What are our big wins this week? Big or small? What challenged us or didn't go as planned? And what brought us joy this week? How can we improve next week while staying in alignment with flow, ease, and proactive momentum? We celebrate the wins and we normalize that messy middle that we all experience. No blame, no shame, just curiosity and growth. And the ritual has created a culture of continuous improvement without fear. It's safe to say this part didn't work. It's safe to ask for help. And yes, it's all done remotely. So small, brave moves you can try this week. If you're thinking, Nicole, this all sounds great, but where do I even start? Well, I've got you. Here are 3 small, brave moves you can take this week to really let go of control and build trust with your remote team. Number 1, I want you to audit your calendar. Do you have a consistent connection points built into your team's rhythm? If not, schedule one. Even 15 minutes makes a difference. Number 2, replace control with clarity. I want you to really pause and reflect and think, where am I hovering? Where can I let go and trust? And then get clear with your team about what's expected and give them the autonomy to deliver. Number 3, speak your trust out loud. Sometimes we feel trust and we don't say it. Try, I trust your judgment on this. Let me know how it goes. That one sentence can be a game changer for someone's confidence. And here's the big idea. You don't need to micromanage your team to feel connected, and your team doesn't need your constant oversight to do great work. What they do need is structure that they can count on, expectations they understand, and leadership that's grounded in trust, presence, and in intention. That's brave leadership in action. So whether your team is fully remote, hybrid, scattered across time zones, your connection to them starts with you. Your willingness to check in, to let go, to show up consistently and bravely. And that's what builds culture, even from miles away. So if this episode resonated for you, I'd love for you to share with another leader who's navigating remote work. Maybe even your own team to start the discussion on how you can build a stronger connection together. And if you found value here, it would mean the world to me if you'd subscribe, leave a rating, or write a quick review. Your support helps this message reach more brave leaders around the world. And keep choosing courage, keep leading with heart, and don't forget, it's the small, brave moves that make a big difference. I'll see you next week. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Small Brave Moves podcast. If you're wanting to take this work even deeper, I'm here to help. From engaging in inspirational keynote speeches to transformational coaching and workshops for leaders and teams, page-turning books, online courses, and enlightening leadership development retreats. There are so many ways that we can work together to take your leadership to the next level. For more information, check out the show notes, and let's do this together, one small brave move at a time. See you next week.